guys, welcome to Burn Pilates. My name is Lydia. Today I'm going to be leading you through a standing class that infuses Pilates principles with bar exercises. This is a class that's efficient and effective, especially when you're short on time, but you want to get in a little bit of a burn. We're going to be using today for our equipment a booty band in a loop style. Maybe have different tensions with you so that you can play around with the tensions that you have from home. I'm using a set of light handheld weights in the form of toning balls. These are 2 pounds. I don't suggest going heavier than 5s. And we're going to be using a Pilates ball. Set up your space. Definitely make the modifications and progressions as you need to customize your class with me here today. And let's get started. Starting with your loop band, walk your legs into your band and have it set up between your ankles and kneecaps. Again, if you're using a heavier tension band, just know that the way you move might be slightly different to how I look on screen. We're all different. We all have different strengths, different weaknesses. So listen to your body and most importantly, pay attention to the form. You're going to reach your arms all the way to the sides, shoulders roll down and back. Just look from right to left and have a little bit of an awareness come into not only how you feel right here standing, but how your shoulders and posture feel. Are you tight? Are you feeling a little bit sort of We're going to start our class today using our looped band. Walk your legs all the way into your loop band. Have it set up somewhere between your ankles and knees. You're going to stretch your arms out, reach all the way through your fingertips, and start to look from right to left. Just allowing your body to come into a presence here. Feeling where you might be tight in your neck. Starting to bring consciousness into your breath. Keeping your arms stretched all the way out, we're going to start to walk, taking 2 steps towards each side of the mat, keeping the legs wide, keeping the soft steps. We're going to start to walk, taking 2 steps to the right, and then to the left, maybe coming off your mat, making sure that as you step out, you're keeping the band taut. Whatever tension you're using, if it's light, if it's medium, if it's heavy, you want to pay attention to the quality of how you're moving. The knees and ankles are moving as one. You're keeping a softness through your legs in parallel. We're activating right here through the glutes and your arms. They're staying up the whole time. Deep breath in through your nose. Neck is long. Exhale. Get comfortable with your steps and start to create a little bit more space through the thighs as you walk. You don't want to let your band do this. You're keeping the width, trying to extend and expand right through your hips. Collarbones wide. Inhale and exhale. And this will do it right away. Having an elastic band around your legs and thighs is going to start to get you to feel the work. So keep breathing into it. We're going to go for 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1. 1 step each leg. We're going to add the arms. Reach and step. Take your arms in and open. And in and open. Change the thumbs to ceiling. Have that stretch to the wrists. And feel your body just teeter itself from left to right. Knees soft. Whew. Get the booty on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your legs to parallel. Send your hips back. Reach your arms all the way next to your sides. Shoulders roll back and down without moving from your spine, from your waist. You're sending your arms forward and back. Reaching out, trying to get your arms right next to your ears. Biceps next to temples. Arms stretching all the way back. Your knees are in parallel and your knees aren't jutting forward. Your hips are back and your knees are over top of your ankles. You're using the elastic band to keep this abduction through the hips and thighs, using the outer glutes. Stretch and reach. Let's go for another set here of 4. Deep breath in. Exhale for 3. Stretch out the spines. Wake up your posture. Ribs knitted in, hold your arms all the way out, thumbs to ceiling, and go for a small pulse up and back. Try to bring your arms up a little higher using your back, making sure you're not popping your booty out. You're keeping neutral pelvis, neutral spine without overly arching. Ribs are staying knitted together. Stretch your arms up and go for another set of 8, 7, 6, 5. Neck is long. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take your arms all the way next to your hips. Take your band all the way off your thighs. We're gonna go right away with our weights. Set up with your feet in a first position, heels together, toes apart. Send your hips back. You're in a first position, plie position, spine is in neutral. Reach your arms all the way up, finding a tricep extension. Exhale as you lift. Wrap those fingers around your weights and squeeze your hands, firming your grip to keep your wrists strong. Exhale. Notice your posture and spine as your arms reach back. Your shoulders are staying wide from your collarbones. You're not rounding forward, and you're most certainly not arching your back, extending out from your neck, nor are you rounding, keeping that neutral. Tailbone is out, shoulders are forward, ribs and hips have a relationship. You're gonna send your arms up and back for a final set here of 4. Deep breath in. Exhale for 3. Let's go for 2. The next one you take on up, hold. Keep your arms long, but turn your wrists now to have knuckles to ceiling, palms to floor. We're gonna bicep curl and add a lift of an alternating heel every time you stretch back. Deep breath in, curl the shoulders, stretch on back, elbows staying right by your ribs. You're pressing on out, opening through your chest, alternating that heel lift, working for the stability of your foot in the floor, turning on your glutes, getting your whole body here to activate. Let's go for a last set of 4. Exhale, lift. For 3. Last 2. Finish with 1 more. You're gonna keep your left heel flat on the floor, keep your arms pulled in towards your waist, stretch your right thigh back, find the floor with your toes, you're in external rotation, and you're reaching your arms forward, pulling your arms in. You're extending from the length of your right leg, contract your right glute so that your hip is stretched with that booty that's on. Reach out, feel the weights work, and then grip your hands around your weights and pull in, activating your lats, your triceps, your shoulders, your back, your chest, your abs, your glute, your supporting leg, your supporting glute. We're working everything, and that's your goal. Making movements that are simple work for you so you can get everything in. Last set of 2, breathe in and exhale. Go for a finish of 1 more. Stretch and bend in. From here, step all the way up. Keep your external rotation, keep your heels glued together. Make sure your external rotation is from the hips. You're holding this plie, opening up your arms towards the side, stretching your arms all the way out, shoulders roll back and down. We close the arms, we open, we add an alternating lift of heel from floor. Deep breath in, exhale, and lower. Try to keep your hips stable. Open across the chest. Feel your biceps work. Deep breath in. Neck is long. Pull your abs in, stretch your waistline. Go for a last set here of 4. For 3, exhale. Last set of 2. Go for 1 more. Take your arms, close them all the way in towards your waist. Turn your palms forward. Right foot stays forward, left leg stretches back. That thigh is long, your toes are in your ground. Upper body is lengthened, external rotation. We reach out. Exhale, pull in. Contract that left glute. Make sure your long leg has a force in it, keeping it stretched. Deep breath in. Whew, really feeling this burn come into the whole body with the most focus that you can work with is the most amount that you will get out of your exercise. So stretch out, grip like you're pulling tension in towards you. Abs pull up. Woo. Go for a last set here of 4 and 3. Exhale for 2. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull. Last one, stretch on out. Pull all the way in. Step your left foot all the way through. Close your legs to parallel. Have your arms down at your sides and squeeze your legs into the midline. From here, we're going to go into a calf raise. Butt is glued tight in. Your abs are pulled up. Ribs are knitted in together. There's no bend in your knees. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. We're going to add the arms in opposition. Start with a soft little opening. Close and open. Close as you lift your heels, open as you lower. Lift and lower. Collarbones wide. Feel this rotation work right from the collarbones, right from your rotator cuffs. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Take your heels to the floor, release your arms down. We're going to bring it to the mat right away. Setting up with your ball, I want you to take your ball and I want you to bring it underneath the soles of your feet, sitting with your hands behind your thighs. If you need to come down, if you need to modify, listen to your body and just make the appropriate choices for you today. We're going to start with the hands right behind the hamstrings. You're going to roll off of your sit bones, off of your axis to find your C curve. Have your feet fully rounded over into the ball, not just the heels, not just the toes, the full 2 feet are rounding. From here, supporting yourself as you work from the legs, stretching out, breathe in. On your exhale, pull back in to your bend, helping from your thighs, making sure that your upper body is staying nice and broad through the collarbones, scooping through the lower back from your abs, suction cupping in. Modify on your back if you need. Do this work in any way that feels best. Challenge yourself accordingly. If you're ready to take the arms up, we take the arms up and we work right away in opposition. Arms are going to open. If you want to make this harder, you can grab your weights. Stretching out, reach, and bend. Let's go for another set of 4. Neck is long. For 3. And exhale. Last set of 2. And exhale. Go for a last one here. Stretch on out. Inhale and exhale. Hands behind the hamstrings. Take your feet off the ball and lift all the way up. You're now going to take your ball and you're going to bring it right away into your inner thighs, making your way onto all 4s, taking your forearms down to the mat, unless you would prefer to work from long arms. Flex your toes into your mat, lift your knees up, and walk your legs out into a plank. Supporting your body right away with the ball. Squeeze it in and make sure your feet are narrow enough to hold that squeeze. You're going to pull your abs in, keep your glutes firmed, and as you inhale, lower your knees to the floor. Exhale, stretch out and back. Hips staying level, using the ball like a third kneecap to give you that sense of midline support. You're squeezing in, stretching out. Deep breath in and exhale, stretch. Go for another set here of 4, 3, 2. Hips and ribs together. Contract the glutes. At the end, hold the plank. Take a full breath in and stay for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep using your plank. If you're in a little bit more of an advanced mode, we're going to come up onto long arms. If you need a break, take your knees down, hold here, and then smoothly walk your hands in towards your feet. Bend your knees, unravel one vertebrae at a time, come all the way up. Take your ball out of your thighs, hold your ball with your hands, feet stacked underneath the hips. We're going to start to lift into a parallel attitude. Making sure not to round the back. Nothing of this variety today. We're keeping the spine long. You're taking your leg up, and what we're going to do here is go leg up, ball stays forward. As your leg finds the floor, the arms lift. Use your abs. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale for 8, 7. Use the floor to stretch your leg down. Feel your spine grow long for 4, 3, 2, last 1. You're gonna keep your ball in your left hand. Step into your left leg for full support and parallel. Stretch your right leg all the way out. Right hand onto hip or anywhere else for balance. Little bend into your left leg. Send your tailbone back a couple inches. Ribs knit in. Take a full breath in through your nose and exhale, lift. Right leg from the floor, tap down. Lift and lower. Lift on up to hold and then lower down like you're pressing your leg against water or even against a strap. I sometimes imagine my legs attached to a strap that's holding my leg up at the ceiling and I'm pushing that strap down, down, down. It's to get more inner thigh activation along with obliques. We're gonna go for 3, last 2. On the next one here, take your toes, either hold them up in space or lower them to the floor. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, you travel your left arm as you bend your right knee in. Meet directly on your right hip alignment. Stretch back out. Find the diagonal. Notice left arm through right leg, one long diagonal. Breathe out. Breathe in. Little bend in that left leg. Exhale. And deep breath in so that you have a profile. It looks like this. Hips are slightly back. My left leg has a soft bend in it. We're working for that full side line where you reach out, you extend, and then you contract right into your abs. Keeping that stability on the left glute. You should feel this work. We're going for a last set here of 3. Deep breath in. Final set of 2. Deep breath in. Finish your last one. Hold your leg all the way out with your arm. And from here, lift your leg a little higher and lift both. 8, 7 to finish. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take your right hand out. Catch the ball overhead. Taking your legs back into a wide parallel stance. Return your hips into a soft hinge back, just like we started with the tension band. Open up your chest, hold onto your ball. Keep your abs tight, ribs knit together, and press on back and back for 8, 7. It's tough to get the arms right in alignment with the neck and head. We have, thanks to technology, tightness in our shoulders naturally and neck. So we want to open up to the chest. These are such great exercises for that. Hold on up. Keep the ball in your right hand. Stand in your right leg. Reach your left thigh out. Hips send back. That little bit of a hinge. Ribs knitted in. This is going to help you work the abs when you're on a hinge like this and work the standing glute. Extend that left leg all the way out. Lift and lower down. First series, just finding that lift and lower to the floor. Full control from the inner thigh. Don't swing the leg. Reach it out and go no higher than where your hips can stay level. Up, press down. If you're ready to add on the increase of challenge, you're going to make sure that as you lengthen, you keep as much as you can that lift where it's a bit of a longer time and tempo. Lift and then lower touch. Lift, hold, 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 lower down, touch. Lift, hold, lower down, move through water. Let's go for 4. The more you can lower down like you're pushing some kind of substance, you're pushing against weight, tension, whatever works for you mentally, you're gonna have more oblique activation. Go for your last one and choose if you wanna work from a lifted position or a lower position. You can totally choose as you need. Extend the right arm out, match the diagonal with your left leg, and as you twist, the left leg is bending to 90, the right arm reaches to the knee, we go right into the hip, you stretch on out. When I say right into the hip, the second you have a bend of 90 degrees, the ball touches the kneecap, that is your max. You stretch on out, find your diagonal. Deep breath in, twist, and stretch. The twist is coming from your ribs ever so lightly, not your hips. Hips are staying forward. Should feel that right glute going crazy. And feel that left oblique work come in as the leg and arm work together. Let's go for a last set here of 3. Exhale. Deep breath in. For 2. Whew. Deep breath in. Last one to finish. Twist, stretch your arm all the way out with your leg. Hold the extension and lift both up and up. Little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to keep the diagonal relationship for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your foot down. Take your ball with you. And from here, we're going to do a stretch. Hold on to the ball, bend your knees, and Pilates roll down. If it feels good to get rid of the ball and have a little bit more stretch space, release it. Just make sure that your knees are still bent softly. Take a full inhale. And on your exhale, bend your knees. Keep your hands stable. Keep bending your knees till your hips sink down and your heels lift. Draw your eyes up, look forward, and then tilt your torso back towards your legs, folding the crease at your hips, stretching and increasing the length through the back of your legs without locking your knees. Deep breath in, bend, lower down. And exhale. And just one more time, breathe in. And exhale, stretch. The next time you bend your knees, walk your hands forward, bring your knees to your mat, relax your feet and toes, take a full breath in and twist. Left arm reaches up, right arm pushes down. And inhale, lower, switching sides. Exhale. Use your mat, ground yourself. Feel your extension come from a push down through the floor to reach up. And one more time each side. Breathe in and exhale. Last time. Hands to floor, activate through your arms, flex your toes, press your heels back, and from here, just hold a downward dog stretch. Deep breath in and exhale. When you're ready, walking your feet towards your hands. Give yourself one last stretch here, even going to ragdoll if you wish. Making sure your knees have a light bend in them. When you're ready, bend your legs deeply down, hips sink. And you unravel one vertebrae at a time, taking your arms all the way up. Reach to the ceiling, inhale. And on your exhale, open up. And thank you so much for joining me for this quick, efficient, and targeted burn. These exercises are great. Why? Because you can make them harder by adding ankle weights, by obviously adding resistance. These exercises are great because you can use nothing and still get benefits. One of the things I want to encourage you to do, especially here on my channel, is to curate the classes with or without. Depending on the day, your body might be giving you certain information about how it's feeling. As we know, every day is different. mentally, physically, spiritually. So listen to your body and make the appropriate adjustments whenever you do this class and whenever you do any of my classes. If you have any questions, leave them for me in the comment section below. I love to get to know you. I love to know what classes you enjoy. So make sure you give this class a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And guys, please subscribe to Burn Pilates. Welcome to the Pilates channel that gives you choice, that allows you to curate a weekly practice with classes that range from mat work to standing work to reformer inspired and everything in between, a Pilates methodology for stability, mobility, and flexibility. Have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I will see you at the next burn.